Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my full playthrough of Diddy Kong Racing. This is episode 5. This is Ryan of the Game Conquerors, and I'm happy to be with you guys. And here we go. So last time we left off, we were halfway through the water world. The worlds aren't really named or anything, but... so today we're gonna go with... I think I'm gonna go with Timber. Yeah. We're gonna go with Timber because he is kind of average weight. I think he's on the same scale as Diddy. I'm gonna need either a plane or a hover, or else I'm gonna be driving through a lot of water. I'm gonna go with hover just to get some quick practice in. So he's kind of, I guess, light midweight. Oh, right here we can see I've already got that trophy that I wasn't sure about from last time, so that's good. So anyway, Timber, he's heavier than Tip Tup and Pipsy, but lighter than the other. I think he might be on the same scale as Bumper, actually, because I think Conquer and Diddy are the same, and I think Bumper and Timber are the same. So I think he's, I guess, heavy. Not super heavy like Banjo and Crunch, but he's heavyweight. And so the reason I'm going with that is because we're going to be doing some hover levels, as you can see. Oh shoot, I way overshot that. So we're going to do some hover levels, but we're also going to split that with a couple car levels. When I come back to do the trophy race, and also the second remaining silver coin challenge I've got to do is in a car, so I want to be able to have a little bit of versatility there. Timber allows me that. But I also will be using him for the octopus second round, so hopefully I'm able to manage him well enough in a hover. Oh, dang it! I tried to use my booster before I accidentally picked up a balloon there, but wasn't able to. It's too bad. So did I miss? Yeah, I missed that coin. Get it. Okay, good. Alright, 4th place, all the coins done. Looking good. See if I can get that shortcut. Great. Oof. Crashed. Okay. Just 2 back. Crunch in front. Ah, no, that's all bad. Oh, that's extra bad. And I missed that. Great. Okay, don't grab that balloon. I want it. Alright, any bets on whether or not I'm going to make this? Well, if you're betting in my favor now, you are probably wrong. Oh, dang it! Dang it, I almost got lucky there at the end, but not quite. Alright, give it another shot. Definitely not as good as this not as good at this as I used to be. I'll grab that other coin on the right next time around. You know what I probably should do? I probably should, my first time around, focus a little less on coins and a little more on bananas, because the other characters pick up bananas as they go, so then... Oh, shoot, there's that coin. You know, so by the second time around, a lot of the bananas are gone. Unless I shoot another player and take it that way. And then that way I would have enough speed to be able to catch up a little easier. So if I fail again, I'm going to go for that approach. Because they can't steal the coins from me. The coins are all mine. But it looks like it's not going to be a problem this time around. You're done, Conquer. Oh, I missed. Can't believe I missed. Jeez, I'm crashing a lot. I think in a hover, it's almost better is to take this small boost out of the zippers. is because it's so easy to lose control in these things. You know, and it's not that like that the control system's bad in any way, or that like, you know, the game's flawed. It's just I think they were going for what the feel would be of a, you know, an airboat, and I think that's about what an airboat would feel like as far as tightness of controls. There's a lot of coins in here. These ones aren't really hidden at all. So at the end there, it looked like what they were going for is to make you have to choose between those two coins. So you really can only mess that up once, because if you miss one on the first lap and then come back around and miss it again on the second lap, then you've got to go back and get. You got to stop and get one or two, because you can't catch them both in one shot unless you stop. I think that's kind of the challenge they were going for there, is you only get one chance to miss. Oh dear. Okay, good. I'm super far ahead, so luckily that didn't really cause me any damage. Yeah! Crossing the finish line in style. Still nobody in sight. How do you like that? Alright, back for the second challenge. So if I can knock him out quick, then I'll go ahead and go on to the trophy race. Hopefully I'm able to do that. Like I said, he gets really tough the second time around. A special prize? What could that be? Another piece of the amulet, maybe? Whoa ho ho! I love how they cheat. They take like a little head start there. Ah, garbage. See? He gets you with these bubbles, and they're a little bit harder to avoid than the spike balls as well. They've got a little bit bigger of a hitbox. And I think he lays more of them too. It looks like he's making them, yeah, they're pretty plentiful. I'm not sure whether to go more for blue or red balloons. Okay, maybe blue. That caught me up a lot farther than I think that red balloon. Whoa! He didn't do that last time. Ah, what a cheapskate. The homing missile. Don't want to miss. Boom. Alright, now I gotta get ahead of him here. Going for this thing. Oh, wow. Went out of my way to get it. Didn't even come close. That's gonna cost me. See if I can get that. Oh, sweet. Oh, no way! Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. Oh no, I blew it. 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 As Adam Sandler would say, you blew it! I am ready now. I've got something special for you. It's funny that I remembered this guy so well. I remembered what he did with the bubbles, and I remembered him being tough because I'm sure I played this level hundreds of times as a kid. It was really tough to beat. Oh, maybe he did do that the first time, but I just got there too late to see it. That middle bubble, if you saw that, it popped just as I got to it, so I think I was too far behind the first time I played to notice that he even dropped that middle bubble. So when I used to play this, I was probably about 12 or 13, think. So I remember, you know, as a kid, you're never really that good at games. It takes a long time to be able to beat games and to get good enough that you can even really make significant progress. Shoot. So I remember we played this game for months and months. Probably 4 or 5 months I had invested in this game, and I still hadn't unlocked everything. I was still working on the adventure mode, and nice. I remember my brother was 3 or 4 at the time, and he somehow accidentally deleted my save file. And I was devastated. I was so mad. I was in tears, so angry that I lost all that progress. I thought I was never going to be able to get it back. Oh man, I was so upset. But afterward, you know, I went back and started re-unlocking things, and I realized that I had gotten a lot better at the game than I was when I first started, and it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be to catch up to where I had been. So I was happy because I realized I was getting significantly better at the game since I was able to do that. I think there were a few parts I still struggled on. Probably that octopus guy. I probably struggled on him to do that again, but for the most part I was able to get back to where I was without much of a hitch. So that was nice to at least see that I had improved at the game, but oh man, at the moment that was the worst thing to ever happen to me. So do you guys have any stories of lost progress in a game, whether it be by accidental deletion or a corrupted save file, or I don't know, maybe your hard drive broke, or your console bricked and you had to get a new one? I don't know. But any in the comments, share any stories you have of lost progress and how that went. I'm trying to remember I think that's my best example of lost progress in a game. I'm trying to remember if there were any other significant events such as that. I did, so a while back, my Xbox 360 hard drive failed, and it was really frustrating. I had bought a 360 Slim, and exactly 1 year and 1 week later, the hard drive that came with it failed. So that was really upsetting because it was exactly 7 days out of warranty. Ended up costing me, I don't know, 100 and something, 110, 120 to replace it. And that was just upsetting because, you know, hard drives should last years, and it's not like I did anything to, you know, to provoke that. I never moved the system while it's on, and I never, you know, I didn't constantly remove and replace the hard drive, so it's not like it was getting jumbled around or anything, or that I did anything to cause damage to it. It was just a faulty piece of hardware, and of course Microsoft refuses to acknowledge that they have any responsibility in that, or to do anything, but that's another story altogether. Anyway, I don't think I lost any significant progress on any games because of that. I think I was conveniently at a good spot in my gaming where I wasn't really in the middle of a game. I think at the time I was playing The Force Unleashed, I think I maybe just started it, so it wasn't such a big deal. But what did bother me was that I lost my Assassin's Creed save, and I had completed the game, but I had not gone through and, you know, gotten all the flags and finished all the achievements. And those flags, they're hard to find. Like, I had tried to do it before, just by searching for them, and they are tough to find. If you can do that without a guide, I'm thoroughly impressed. But anyway, if you've played the first Assassin's Creed, you'll know that the gameplay is not exactly polished. It was a really good game, and I really liked it. It was really fun, but it got repetitive really fast. And, you know, I powered through it, and I finished it 100%. Oh, I say 100%. What I mean is I did everything you could do. I didn't collect all the flags or anything, but I did do every single, what do they call it, like preparation, I forget what they call it. But the little missions you have to do, the pickpocketing and the intel gathering before you do an assassination, I did all of those. And I did all the viewpoints and everything. The only thing I hadn't done was collect all the flags. So now I'm at this point where I would love to go back and finish getting all the flags and 100% that game achievement-wise, because I've got like 870 out of 1,000 points. But I just cannot get the motivation to go through that whole game again, because it's really repetitive. And and the worst is every time you complete a mission, you go back and you have this conversation with your master assassin guy. And these conversations are long, like really long. Like I don't think even one of them is shorter than about 3 minutes, and some of them are like 5 to 7 minutes long, which is a long time to just be sitting there, and you can't like do anything. You know, some games will let you kind of like hop around and stuff, and you can kind of keep yourself entertained while you're listening, but you can't. You can slowly walk around the room, which is not a very interesting room either. It's just a bunch of bookshelves, and that's it. Like, you can't skip the conversations or anything. You just have to sit there and listen to them. And it's not really particularly interesting. Like, the story is really convoluted and just kind of confusing and hard to follow. And it's really not particularly, like, the overall, like, lore mystery story is just not that interesting to me. I don't know, maybe some people disagree, but man, I do not want to sit through all that stuff and go through that boring gameplay again just for the flags, which the flags are going to be hard too. Like, that's going to take a significant amount of time to find them all, and so I really don't want to go through that whole effort just to subject myself to hours and hours of hunting for flags, looking at guides. It just doesn't sound interesting. But I'll probably do it someday, because I'm an achievement whore and I obsess over 100%ing every game that I start. So anyway, I guess that's another instance of loss of data that was pretty upsetting. So let me know what you guys have. I think I just finished that trophy race, right? Or is there one more? Nope, that's it. Excellent. Full first place on every one. That feels good. Have I done that all the way so far? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but let me know. I'm not going to really go back and check, but let me know if I was getting first place on all of those. That'd be interesting to know. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. And actually, I'm interested to see what that door is. Is that the boss door? Yeah. Turns into the green genie. Or was it? No, before it was Wizpig, that's right. And then I get it and it turns into the genie. Or Boba Fett, as we like to call him. Anyway, that'll wrap it up for today. I hope you join me for episode 6 tomorrow, where we will start a new world. And it will be lots and lots of fun. Alright, see you next time.